Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. Love After Lockup edition. My name is Brianna, and you know the sexy brunette next to me. That'd be Mary.
Hola.
Hola, chica. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pasa, calabaza? All well in Nueva York.
Listen, girl, I wouldn't go that far, okay? With the
Oh,
Spanish.
all I really asked was how you doing, girl?
I am good, girl.
Girl, hi, mommy says bad words. You gorgeous creature, you.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola. Where's Capricorn 11? We can have our little Spanish dialogue.
Yes.
You know what I don't understand is like when I'm looking straight at my screen, my hair looks so much better than when I look at the YouTube preview. I find this disappointing and odd, both.
I'm
Both
sorry.
disappointing and odd. Something terrible happened. And it made what the actual
Are we having technical difficulties?
No.
already?
No, you know, it's your Yeti mic when the screws get loose, it just like flops over. That happened.
Yes. Oh,
and then I went to like screw to screws and I got weird sticky stuff all over me.
You try to screw the screws, Brianna? She's
Mama
screwing screws, people. We're screwing screws.
I need a baby. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Catherine, you make me so happy.
Good evening from New York.
Good evening from California. California.
We got California. We got New York in the house. Yes.
The whole country is represented here. Yes, it is. Yes,
coast to coast in the house.
Coast to coast. So here we go. We're ready to talk about Love After Lockup, season 4, episode 39, Drunk in Love. And our word of the episode is
drunk
bitches.
Drunk bitches. Drunk. So every time you hear the word drunk, a smoke, a shot,
a soak, or whatever you got. Doesn't have to be alcohol. We also support non-alcoholic consumption.
Yes, we do.
Yes, non-alcoholic
consumption all the way.
North Carolina in the house.
Whatever your vice is, when you hear the word of the night, do it. Do it. We encourage it. So I just would like to plug my interview.
Yes.
If that's okay with you, my darling.
Let's also do this thing we never do, which is like, hey, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to our channel and click the like button.
Yes.
And also the little alert button so then you'll know when we're going live since we're always late.
Please. Yes, please.
Okay, and now plug your channel.
I had the pleasure of interviewing Oris and Cam today, guys.
Was it pleasurable?
Yes, it was very pleasurable, Brianna. You need to watch the whole interview.
I know. I only watched the reel.
And you may like him after you watch this. I don't know, but your opinion may change. A lot of the comments after watching the interview reflect that their opinions have changed. They get a bad edit, etc. So your assignment for this week sometime, because I know you're very, very busy with your day job, is to watch this interview.
And my various freelance jobs.
And tell me.
Like 7 days a week now.
And tell me what you think after watching, because I know you are
he put a bad taste in my mouth because he was drunk.
Right, exactly, drunk.
His particular version of drunk is just ugly. He really pissed me off in this episode. So I apologize, Cam, but I will check out the entirety of the interview. And one thing I can say is you bring out the best in everyone, including in me. So I'm sure that he was charming.
But just things aren't like what they appear on TV. Like we know,
Brianna. We know this. Okay, but nobody could edit that drunk scene from last night. Like that was real.
No, he was drunk.
Unreal.
I mean, he was
and that
drunk
was
as
fucking. That was the kind of drunk where like I will punch you in the fucking face. Okay, I do not care for that kind of drunk.
I mean,
This is not good.
he wasn't denying that. I mean, he's not denying that,
but there's
just-
other sides to him. I
just
did
watch
see
the
the
interview.
reel when he was saying, listen, I'm married and I take care of my family and we all good. Like, that's good. Okay.
Right.
But drunk Cam, not a fan. Drunk Cam, not a fan. Anyway, I
And
will check it out. I will
You're
try to have
allowed
an
to have
open
your
mind.
opinion, of course.
And to those of you out there who are ready to go listen to Mary's interview, do know that she actually sort of invited me and then sort of uninvited me from doing the interview because she knew I was going to
I
give him a hard
didn't
time.
uninvite you. I asked you if you wanted to do the interview.
And
I invited you.
said, okay. And you said, but I know you're going to have to be really nice to him. And you said, like, you're going to have to come with an open mind. He's not what he seems. And I was like, okay, do it by yourself.
No, because I know you, Brianna. Okay. And
What? What is that supposed to
Give
mean?
me a moment. Hold on. I live.
You know me, and
When someone leaves a bad taste in your mouth, you could be a tad bit a little mean, and I didn't want you to come off
I have
as
never been mean to one of our guests. Name one. And a lot of my mind has been changed through the interviews. So I take
and I
exception to
wanted
that
you
remark.
to keep an open mind with Cam, but I was afraid because Cam put such a bad taste in your mouth.
No, you're right. I was really not sad about not interviewing them. Sorry, Cam, if you're watching this, but like I was so pissed off watching this episode and watching that poor girl because I had a feeling she wasn't like faking illness, okay? And you could tell when they came back to her later in the episode,
Which
like,
she
that girl
did
was sick.
confirm on
Yeah.
her social media, Brianna, that she did have COVID. Remember last week you
I
said
was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering
she did
if she had
confirm that she
COVID.
did have COVID.
She seemed very ill. What's this? IDK, I am question on Cam. Yeah, me too, girl. For reals. Anyway, okay.
But I think after
I'll
you
keep an
guys
open
check
mind.
out the interview,
Check out Mary's interview.
your minds may be changed.
I will say
may not, but
every time
your
that we've
opinion.
interviewed people, our minds have been changed, with the exception of one Molly Hopkins, who we got bad vibes from, and turns out our vibes were probably right on target. But that's a different story for a different day. Oh my God. No, my screensaver
What are you
went on.
losing now? What, Brianna,
Nothing.
what is
My
going on?
screensaver went on and my notes got covered. Calm down. Everybody just relax.
Everything is like technical difficulties over there.
No,
Please,
my screensaver went on.
get
How
your
dare you?
act together.
Oh yeah, you're the one with the mic problems. How dare you?
Yeah, but you can still hear me though, right?
Now I can, but I couldn't for. Okay, let's just stop.
My check, 1 2 1 2.
I
My
feel
check,
really-
my check 1 2 1 2.
I feel attacked, and we haven't even started yet.
Oh my goodness!
I'm like prejudiced against all the guests.
I didn't say
like
you were
having
prejudiced.
technical difficulties.
No. I said when somebody leaves a bad taste
That's
in
what I
your
mean.
mouth,
Prejudice,
it is
prejudging,
hard
like prejudging.
to get the taste out of your mouth.
Okay, well, why don't we get into the episode and then we can discuss his behavior, which is what I took exception to.
And you have every right to, because I
Thanks,
called him
girl.
out on his behavior,
Did you? Good. I haven't watched the whole interview because I was doing my family
his-
thing.
irresponsible drinking.
Also, just the way. Okay, let's talk about the episode and then we can
Yes.
talk about that junk food. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Let's jump into drunk Skyler. This is why drunk is the word of the episode. Because Skyler was drunk.
He was out drinking, and
With her girl.
Nathan decided, hey, the best way to deal with that is to get a bottle himself.
These two are a hot mess. And are they on the next season? Or are they going to be like?
They are on the next season, but I believe the season after they will be appearing on will be a season of Dateline or something.
Dateline.
because these two are like a murder suicide waiting to happen or
Oh,
something like Dateline 2020, like one of those crime
the
shows.
first 48.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
serious.
exactly.
And like
No,
these
they're a
two
mess. Are they
like
not?
dynamite and like
They're a
getting ready
mess
to
for real.
explode. It is
It's bad.
so
It's
her
really,
mother
really
takes
bad.
her mother takes her to the graveyard.
Okay, let's stop right there for a second. Here's what I wanted to know. Was that just a production setup? Was production like, hey, we've got a great idea. Why don't you take her to the graveyard, make her feel really, really bad? Like that was totally looked like it was set up. And mom was just way too like, yes, you might get freaked out. I don't want to come visit you here. Although, let me just say, if that were my child, I would be horrified. Now, just to give you an example, I just had lunch with my entire extended family, little birthday party.
Right.
My son says, I just got back from snowboarding yesterday. Look, here's the pictures. I freak out when he goes snowboarding. That's how protective I am over a 30-year-old person. Like, I can't even handle him snowboarding. If he were doing drugs, I would be losing my mind. I would be in an institution. I'm so overprotective and ridiculous. It's not even funny. So like, mom's handling it pretty well. That is my opinion.
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
But
what about you? You're a
the
mom. What do you think?
I mean, I believe, that the mom is expressing to her, I mean, the best she can on TV, that she can't go through this again.
I know.
That her
Country
addiction,
club white mom. Like, she's so like white bread, this woman. I know.
but I mean, she is, just because she's white bread doesn't mean her daughter's addiction doesn't affect her.
100%. I'm just saying, like, the juxtaposition is so weird. We haven't
Right.
had this before, but it's
Right.
totally true. Okay, I went to high school in Westport, Connecticut, the most white bread, like old money kind of place ever. And trust
Right.
me, there were tons of drug addicts because rich kids can afford drugs, and that's a fact.
Exactly.
However, it is a weird juxtaposition. And it was super disturbing. So these two get in this huge fight and go missing for 24 hours and break each other's phones.
Because they're binge drinking, drunk off their asses, arguing, break each other's phone.
They're bad for each other. They are.
Yes.
I will not take any other information on this. And yes, just Jen, she has had 2 other exes pass away. That does not mean she's some kind of black widow. Okay.
This is a perfect episode of Dateline or 2020.
Right.
Because
her picker is way the fuck off.
This relationship implodes and it ends up in a murder suicide. They're going to wind up on a Dateline or 2020, and this will be all the background history.
God forbid, knocking on wood here. I don't want that to happen.
But
so mom takes her to the graveyard, and you're in Merida, Westport, girlfriend, Latoya. Anyway, yeah, so mom takes her to the graveyard and makes this very producer contrived scene of like, I don't want to have to visit you here. And Skyler either reacts authentically or pretends to react authentically to this comment. So, but to me as a mom, like, that's some real shit right there. Like, I don't want to go visit my kid in the graveyard, whether it's snowboarding or heroin. Neither one of these things works for me. I don't want my kid to die. And if he does, I'm going with him.
Now, Brianna,
yes.
What was up with Nathan sitting in the chair with the doll staring at him?
This motherfucker. I'm sorry.
That fucking doll is creepy. Fuck Nathan.
He's creepy. The doll's creepy. Even the furniture's creepy. Grandma's house is creepy. Do you know if grandma's dead? Because I mean, we don't talk about grandma, but she's like, we went to Nathan's grandma's house. Like, where's grandma?
I don't know.
Is grandma dead? Is she on vacation?
Grandma's in the basement.
Oh my God, shut up. Grandma's like the one.
I'm telling you, this is a Dateline episode.
Grandma's all like, she's been taxidermied. I don't think that's a verb, but you get my point. She's all sitting in
they discovered the grandmother's body in the basement.
Yuli said she
Oh
thought of
my God.
Annabelle. God forbid. God forbid. The whole thing's creepy, and I don't like these two together. I totally 100% believe they're terrible for each other. And I don't believe that part is production. You can just see it. And he's a nut. He is a nut, this guy. He has like an anger management issue and a drug issue and a total control
I'm sorry,
issue.
she's not so stable either. She's
I'm
not so
not saying
stable
she's
either.
stable. I'm not saying she's stable. I'm saying he is a murder
I dropped
waiting to
something. I'm
happen.
listening.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Sorry to say, if
I'm
you're
here.
replacing one addiction for another, they're destined to fail. Cannot agree with
Yes,
you
they
more,
are.
Lauren.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
They're a hot mess. I don't like it. Anyway, so then, yeah, they have a big argument, and this is what I fucking hate, okay? Have an argument with me. Now, I'm a very straightforward person. Argue with me. That's fine. But he's all like this in his chair. He's just all, can you see me? With his head down, like refusing to
Brianna, you're
engage.
frozen.
You froze. It was you. Am I back? Am I back?
Oh,
my God.
that's me. My internet connection is unstable.
You're unstable.
No, that was
like
me.
Nathan.
I'm sorry. My internet.
Nathan's
going on?
unstable and Mary's unstable.
I'm
But it's really
unstable
just
like
her
Nathan.
internet. Yeah.
What
Anyway,
is going on
he was
here?
gaslighting her. 100% believe you, Lauren. And I don't fucking like it. He's like the stereotypical portrait of an abuser, right? He makes it all about her, and it's like a big
Yes.
problem. And he's like, got his head in his hands and all these things, won't talk to her. Finally, she's like, oh, fuck this, fuck you, I'm out. She walks up the door and he runs after her. Come back, kiss me, kiss me. I'm like, stereotypical abuser. I don't like it. I don't believe
either.
this guy
Don't like
is
it at
for
all.
real so stupid. And he's constantly accusing her of cheating and all this shit. She's like, oh boy, I just got out of prison. Like, let me live. And that's like a common theme on this season. It's like these people get out of prison and they're with people who just want to control them more than they were controlled in prison. Common theme here, and I get it. Like, what about you? If you were totally had your freedom taken away, you get out. Like, I do not allow my husband to control my social life. I don't be like, honey, would you mind if I'm like, I'm going out, I don't disappear. Like, you know where I am. You can reach me, but come on. Fuck that shit, man. Like Monique and Derek. Fuck that shit. Not down with that.
Not.
I was really actually disappointed in her. You have frozen again. Uh-oh. And it's not me, right?
With it. Fuck that shit.
You're back. Yeah, fuck that shit. For real. And like, I really was disappointed in her that when he ran after her and it's like, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. And she kind of melts. I'm like, give this loser.
This is why there are 2020 episode waiting to happen.
Yeah, I don't care for this.
Toxic. And she can't break away.
No,
he is
they need therapy.
Crazy.
Both of them separately need therapy.
They're not healthy for each other.
No, they're not. And when you're with an abuser, it's not just the abuser who's wrong. It's also you, because every abuser needs a codependent. Every alcoholic needs a codependent. Without that, like, dysfunctional relationships take two. And I wish that I could say I don't have this experience in my life, but I do. Okay. I come from a world my dad, God bless the dead, he was a drunk motherfucker. And I watched the stuff that happened between him and my mom, and it was ugly. There's a whole lot of gaslighting going on, just like with these fools. And it's ugly. But until my mom broke away,
a whole lot of gaslighting.
Yeah, but she contributed to that ecosystem. And until they broke up, like, she was part of it. After they broke up, he had no one to direct his narcissistic energy to. Skyler even said she didn't want to be alone. So ... I know, whatever.
Exactly. I was just about to point that out. She said, basically, she doesn't have to be in this relationship. She wants to be in this relationship, but she's full of shit. She's in this relationship because she doesn't want to be alone.
And it satisfies some need in her, right?
Yes.
I guess the not being alone is one reason. Catherine says she gives this relationship 1 year. Okay, so move on to like the other train wreck, freaking Travis and Ashley. Now, this is another case of what I say to you all the time privately, which is on this show, the non-cons are usually the
Brianna,
more.
I'm gonna log out. Listen.
Okay,
I'm gonna
your
log out
internet.
and yes, and come back in because you're
Okay.
freezing every 2 seconds and it's annoying shit at me.
I
I'll be
feel
right
that
back.
it is you. Okay, while you're gone,
It is
I'll
me.
recite. I
It
will
is me
recite
because
an
I'm getting.
Edward Lear poem while you're gone. Shall
I'll
I?
be right back.
Okay, while you're gone, I would like to say, the owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful sea green boat. They brought some money and plenty of honey wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl to the pussycat sang a song as he strummed on a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a lovely pussy you are, what a beautiful pussy you are. Pussy said to the owl, you elegant fowl, how wonderfully sweet you sing. Mary's coming back now. Tell me that wasn't great, though. Here she comes. Okay. I recited much of The Owl and the Pussycat while you were gone. It was a true literary experience. Are you still having problems with your internet?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Okay, let's go.
Goodness. Okay. Travis and Ashley.
It is Super Bowl Sunday,
And
who knows? Super Bowl Sunday.
You
New
mean
York.
like there's
Files,
a lot of
TV sucks.
traffic on the internet? Okay. Yeah, you are freezing. Okay.
Yes. So
let's talk about Hot Mess Express.
Yes, I have a
now
feeling.
this is another.
So I apologize, guys, but yeah.
Lauren, I
Another
hope you're
Hot Mess
saying
Express.
love that to the owl and the pussycat. I just want that to be the thing. Oh, go Eagles. Okay. Never mind, Lauren. All right.
Go
Travis
Eagles.
and
Yes, that's who
Ashley.
my husband is rooting for as well. He's rooting for the Eagles. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Yes, I know my internet connection is unstable. Stop reminding me. That little
Just
message
like
keeps
you.
flashing.
Just kidding.
On my screen.
JK. Okay. Travis and Ashley. Hot Mess Express. This one. Now we already know she's
it's like fuck you.
Drunk.
Anyway.
For real. Maudlin drunk. The worst kind of drunk. Not only that. Okay, so we start the episode and mom's like, I am done with this conversation, but my door is always open. I think that's good mothering right there. It's exactly right.
Yes,
I have a boundary.
That's exactly
but
the
if
way
you want to
good
come
mother
back
should
to
act.
earth, I will be here for you. Right? I like mama. I like Travis's mom.
Exactly.
Yeah. But he's frustrated with his mom speaking truth, which is y'all are crazy. Don't get married yet. And as someone who's been married and divorced, possibly more than once, I will say this: wait before you get married. Divorce is expensive, much more expensive than marriage. Just saying. And also, nothing changes just because you're married. Nothing. Same shit, same sex.
Especially if you're about to marry a drunken mess.
Yeah. Just take a moment and let that sink in. We're going to have so many fewer live watchers tonight because of the game. All right. So they need to drink. And so they go to the bar and I'm like, oh, here we go. And I'm also thinking to myself, this fool's going to drive home after this situation. And they start and they have a drink and then he's playing pool and you can see this change. Here's how you know there's an alcoholic in the room. They start to drink and then their personality and behavior just immediately starts to change. And that's what she does. First, everything's cool. They're having a drink. He's playing pool. And then something clicks off in her. And suddenly she's just like, I don't like it. She starts acting like a petulant child. And it all goes wrong. I see in your notes you put his production paying for the check. Yeah, because they drank like 18 drinks, right? By the way, later in the episode, he's like, well, I doubt I'm under the legal limit. Beg to differ, honey. So yeah, they're getting fucked up. Oh, Mary's gone. Do I have to continue with my poetry recitation or shall I turn to the comments? Let's see. A drunken, broke mess. I'm with you, girl. Yuli says, plus she got a debt that will be yours if you get married. Very good point. Like, yes, when you marry someone with a bunch of debt, that debt belongs to you. Don't do it. Marry someone with a positive credit balance. That is my feeling. Anyone else have interesting feelings about this couple? Ashley needs rehab. She may. And I mean, I don't like to make judgments on people's. Yes, I do. I was going to say, I don't like to make judgments on people's levels of addiction, but of course I love to make judgments on people's level of addiction. And we've known since episode 1, right? With all the mascara that's down to here and her confessionals. Like, if you're so drunk, you're so drunk that you can't afford waterproof mascara, you know there's a problem, right? And Yuli says, instead of saying, hey, the shots are on special, she needed to ask for a job hiring faux show. But yeah, so they start with like a drink and it seems innocent enough. And then they get heavy into the conversation. And now she doesn't just need a drink. Now she needs shots plus a drink. And oh yeah, and didn't she say like, that's what she meant, or the drinks on special, right? She wants to drink whatever's the cheapest, right? She's like, hey, isn't it a 2-for-1 situation? Not that that's a bad thing. Like, that's a good thing to ask. Doubles on special. Anyway, I don't like this relationship either. And this is really, after a couple of years of doing this Love After Lockup podcast, we have learned on and off camera that it is usually the non-cons that are the most fucked up. And fun fact, not are they only the most fucked up, they're usually total narcissists who need lots of attention. By the way, Catherine, I do not think that this applies to your stepdaughter, Taylor, who I think is lovely. But a lot of the time, this is true. And we're finding this out in many different situations. Like, these reality stars, a lot of them are liars, frauds, narcissists, crazy people. And you guys should follow Kiki and Kivitz because Mary's about to break some serious news about Molly from 90 Day Fiance. If you are a crossover watcher, these people are nuts. And we've had some interesting experiences with people like Deontay. People are not what they seem. And in this situation, I honestly feel as though Travis is the one that's got it more together than Ashley. Anyone disagree with me? Okay, I'm checking the comments. Maggie says she's like that movie, How to Lose a Man. Can't remember the name of it. Warrior Mom of Many says, I don't see it lasting. DJ says, poem, please. You're right. I wasn't done. Should I keep going? The Owl to the Pussycat sang a song as he strummed on a small guitar. Oh, lovely pussy, oh, pussy, my love, what a lovely pussy you are. You are what a lovely pussy you are. So they sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong trees grow. And there in a wood, the piggy wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose, a ring at the end of his nose. Pussy said to the owl, I can't keep going with that. Yuli said, she a lucky broke. She's gay someone who brings up a free for, okay, yes. She's broke. Mama's offering a lovely little apartment and it looked really nice, right? Like they cannot afford anything like this. So she realizes like, I got to take this deal for real. Mom's offering this great apartment, but she's very worried she's going to lose her independence. She doesn't want to be told what to do. and yet she cannot afford anything else. And they are too broke to stay in hotels. And my question is, so Mary had a theory last week that that the truth was that it wasn't that Travis was an ex-felon and that's why her landlord kicked them out. It was that she was behind on the rent and she was broke and she was like fronting all this shit, right? And I tend to believe that theory. I do not think this had anything to do with him being an ex-felon. Why do I say that? Because production has to get waivers. They can't just film on your property. So like they already knew that this filming thing was going to happen. So I'm not buying it at all. Megan says she does not want to be under his mom's thumb because she does not want mom to see she's a drunken mess all the time. Here, here, girl. Drunken mess. Let's drink to that, shall we? Here's what's funny. When I do this podcast and my camera goes blurry, you can't always tell if it's the camera that's blurry or if you're a drunken mess. Just saying. Anyway, she's not only a drunk, cheers, she is a drunken mess. Like when she gets drunk, she gets extremely dramatic and throws tantrums and scenes. And this really, really bothers me. Like I would go out with her one time and this would happen one time and we would never, ever go out again. Like she's like, and then she takes her shoes and throws them somewhere in the parking lot and goes stalking off and this and that. And he's following her and he's like, where's your shoes? And she's like, I don't even know. And then she's like, I just want him to see that I'm really unhappy and take me in his arms, which he does, which I don't know what to say about that. Like, do not encourage people by doing that, right? Like if you are playing into that kind of drama, you're partly responsible. Anyway, she's melting the fuck down. And her big concern is like, is his mom gonna hear us fucking in the basement? And honest to God, that is really not the issue here. The issue is you broke, girl, and your business is in the toilet, despite whatever find you had at the thrift shop the other day, which tell me if I'm alone here. She has no money, and yet somehow she goes to the thrift shop and buys some kind of, Mary's saying, rebooting, be right back. Okay. So somehow the thrift shop find, like, how come she had money to pay for that, but she has no money? Did you guys notice that? And yes, Lauren, I agree. Drama queen to the fullest. Yuli says, I think she was running month to month because I live in Florida. They give you 30 days before it gets to court. 30? Really? I mean, most places it takes like 90 days to evict someone, right? I do not know, but I do not believe it had anything to do with Travis being an ex-felon. I would bet fucking money on it. It's not about that. She broke. That's what up. Mary's back. Look. You guys are lucky because I was running out of material. I was going to start tap dancing. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Mary. There you are, girl. Now. I only recited a little more poetry, and then I got back to Travis and Ashley and what a hot mess express they are and how she's a drama queen. And
a drunken drama queen?
Drama queen, and runs off into the parking lot and throws her shoes and just like, he doesn't understand. I just want him to hold me. And he plays right into that shit.
What the fuck was up with the way she was petting him? She's like, all like,
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, she was like petting him. She was like, what the fuck was up with that? Did you guys notice? She was petting him.
I did not. But Ashley asks, we're talking about Florida and we're saying we don't believe that she got evicted because of Travis being an ex-felon.
No, she got evicted for non-payment of rent.
Non-payment of rent.
And my
And so what we
non-professional
found
professional
out
opinion.
from, I can't remember who said it because it scrolled up, was that in Florida, you have 30 days of non-payment of rent before they can kick you out, which is not like California or New York.
No,
It takes a while to evict someone
exactly.
in our
Yes.
states.
And
Ashley says, I was homeless in 2021 and was wondering why were they in the bar? Yeah, because
that was that was going to be my next point. Did
right.
production pay that bar bill? Because last week
Right.
they couldn't afford the candles.
And
They
how
were
did she
scraping up
afford
change.
the thrift store jewelry that she got?
Did production pay for that too?
Don't know. Toby Mary says, hi, ladies. What I don't get, what are the fights for? All of a sudden there's crying, yelling, Ashley, Travis. Allow me to share with you what is going on and the reason for the fights. It's called shots.
Drunk.
Drunk.
Ashley is drunk all the fucking time.
And
And
I'm
that is
telling you,
why she does not want to move in with Travis's mom. Because
right.
then Travis's mom
That's
will see
it.
that she's
It's
drunk.
not that she's worried about having sex. She doesn't want to see this mess, right? Now, I don't know about you. There are many variety of drunks,
Wait,
but like
hi, Lindsay. And Lindsay says production does not pay for alcohol. So where the fuck did they get the money for that check? Because last week they were scraping up pennies to pay for $60 candles.
Well, I want to know where she got the money for the platinum, whatever that she found in the thrift store.
Oh,
Lindsay,
please, that wasn't platinum. That was fake silver.
Lindsay, do you know these two? Just curious. Give us some inside scoop on these fools. Anyway, this is my whole
Lindsay
thing.
would know these two. These two are Hot Mess Drunk Express. Lindsay would not hang out with Hot Mess Drunk Express. Here we go. Drunk.
I'm like out of drunkenness. But what I would like to say, which is what I always say, is that there are alcoholics and then there are maudlin drunks. And I
Lindsay said no.
It.
She doesn't know them, Brianna. She does not know them.
No.
And she doesn't really want to. Do you blame her?
Why is that? Because she is a high achiever. Lindsay, I don't know if it's okay for me to share this, but Lindsay is pursuing very high goals. She has gotten into an amazing program.
Very high goals.
Yes.
And she would not
going
be
to
hanging
school,
out
taking
with
care of her kids. With a drunk mess like Ashley
crying in a parking lot, who lost her shoes in a corner somewhere.
Come on now. And
going,
now,
I just
so
want
they're
to be
fun
hugged.
drunks. They're fun drunks. There are drunks like Kim who are just like falling apart at the seams. And then there are Ashley drunks. The minute you get drunk and you start crying, like, I don't want to drink with you anymore. Like, I know these kind of people. I am related to some of these kind of people and I cannot handle it. Ashley says maybe she had a business credit card. Lindsay says, I feel like me and Ashley or Travis wouldn't hit it off as friends. I agree with you, Lindsay.
So do I.
Because now, Lindsay apparently is busy making her life better.
I don't know if you know this about Ashley, but she has an Etsy store, from what I understand.
She does.
And that is how she sells her jewelry. That is her business.
Do you happen to know the Etsy store name?
I could get it for you.
Okay, we should post it in the description of this video.
Okay,
and you can decide whether you would like to contribute to her or not.
So apparently this is Ashley's business. She has an Etsy store and she posts her estate jewelry. And that's how, you know, he brings in the bag.
Oh, crap. My monitor just unplugged.
Listen, we're just having all sorts of technical difficulties today.
Mine will come back. I just can't see myself. That's the problem. I just unplugged my monitor. 11. Oh, Jesus. Okay, now I really am having technical difficulties.
We love you.
I just spilled my
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh my God, thank you, Mary. I cannot see my monitor. I just spilled my shot of rum all over the place.
Oh, here we go. Brianna spilling rum.
I'm spilling rum.
Technical. At least my internet is stable.
Yeah. Mary's internet is stable, but we're not stable
anymore, like Ashley.
All I was gonna do was show you that I am wearing Etsy estate jewelry, and then everything went wrong, and I spilled a shot of rum all over the fucking place, and now my My monitor's not working. No, you should recite some poetry. It's only fair. That's what I did.
I don't have any poetry to
You
recite, Brianna.
don't?
I'm not as literary as you are.
Shut up. You have a degree in literature.
I know I
From
have a
Fordham
degree.
University.
Yeah,
You
no
should.
shit. Yeah, no shit. But
Why is my
please.
monitor not working?
I don't know. Did you really break your monitor?
I don't think so. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So do we
Do
want
you
to move
see
on
how
to the next
upset
hot
Ashley and
message
Travis
class?
have made us? Like we're very, 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 very upset.
Very, very
about
drunk. You're
Ashley
very,
and
very
Travis.
drunk.
I'm not
Okay.
drunk enough. I spilled my shot, so I cannot drink anymore. Okay, so yeah, I buy estate jewelry from Etsy. So maybe
Yes.
I even bought this from Ashley and I didn't even know.
That
So good
would
for
be
her.
funny.
Make your money however you can, get paid, whatevs. But I don't like her and I don't like this shit. And she's angry, she's broke. That's what you put in the notes.
And I just want to say one more thing. When she was like, "This is fun. Come on, this is fun."
Oh,
And he
yeah,
was like,
this is fun. He's like, this is fun. I don't think so. I
this
don't
is
know why I feel this, but this is not fun for me.
this is potentially a probation violation for me. I could go back to jail.
Yeah.
I don't see how this
Yeah.
is fun.
For
She's
real.
like, "Come on, this is so much fun." And
I
she's
don't know.
melting down in the parking lot shoeless.
Mommy says bad words. It's like, just don't stop drinking or smoking. Meanwhile, it's like, I can't see in my monitor. I spilled rum all over the papers on my desk. Everything's going wrong.
And this is why we have Sunday night shenanigans on Kiki and Kibbit. So you can spill all
Lord
over your
have
desk.
mercy.
Let's see straight by the time you're done with us, and then go to bed and deal with your work week.
Travis should run for his goddamn life.
Yes,
That's
he
what
should.
I'm saying. He really, really
Yes,
should.
he should.
Yeah.
Yes. So, do we
So
wanna
they're
move
going to go
on?
back to the hotel for one more night. Okay.
Yep.
If you insist. Let's move on, shall we? We get the point. Ashley's a pain in the ass, maudlin drunk, who's also a drama queen, wants tons of attention, does not care how it affects her man, etc.,
Nope.
etc.,
And she
etc.
can't find her shoes. Let's
Yeah.
not forget that part.
She did find them eventually, but like, come on now, girl. Like, that's some like high school bullshit. You're throwing your shoes, whatever. Like, right?
I know it is.
Yeah. Let's move on to Mike and Justine.
Justine, please clean the top of your fridge.
I know. I was like, is Cheerios sponsoring this?
She
Did
was
you
making
notice
such
that?
an effort to, clean the floor.
She's cleaning her house.
wipe
She's
the counters.
mopping.
And meanwhile, like half of her groceries are stacked on top of her fridge. Okay,
I
so
was
maybe
thinking
the
back to
scene
times when I've
should
had
have
that, but
been
now I can't reach the
Justine
top of my
organizing
fridge.
the top of her fridge.
Right.
Like if they wanted to do a cleaning scene, it should have been Justine organizing the top of her fridge. Just saying.
Just
Listen,
saying.
I'm not
You
Betty
know what I
Crocker.
was thinking
I'm not
is that
Martha
she was
Stewart.
trying to keep the food away from the 5 million
Listen,
children in
I'm
the
not
house.
Martha Stewart. I'm not Betty Crocker. My house is not perfectly organized. But if they were going to do a cleaning scene, she's cleaning a counter that has nothing on it. The floor looked perfectly clean to me. The floor looked like you could eat off of it, Brianna. But she
I'm
had
not going
half
anywhere.
of
I'm
her
just still trying to make my
groceries.
monitor work again.
But she had half of her groceries stacked on top of the fridge.
But those of you who are moms of kids and especially multiple children, is it not possible? Oh wait, maybe my power strip's off. Hang on.
Yuli, yes, get some Ziploc bags and a Sharpie. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
It's a mess.
Thank
you.
you.
A goddamn
it was
mess.
a mess. But then they show her cleaning.
She's
objects.
mopping.
She's mopping a floor that's clean, Brianna.
How do
It
we
wasn't
know
like-
if the floor is clean? Could you see it?
Brianna,
What?
if you between the
What?
floor
What?
and the top of the fridge,
Yeah.
she should have been cleaning the top of the fridge.
Oh my
It didn't
God.
look. There wasn't like muddy footprints on the floor. Okay, the
Did
dog
they
didn't.
show the floor?
Yes,
I don't
they
know.
did.
All
They
I
did
want to know
show
is maybe
yes, they did.
Lindsay could help us with this. when you see things like the Cheerios box on the top of the fridge, does that mean like Cheerios is sponsoring the episode? Like that was product placement, right? Tell me it wasn't.
That was hysterical. That was
It
just
was. It was
fucking
super
funny.
funny. And I was also like, why are you feeding your kids all those carbs? But that's a different issue. These
Only
are the things
Brianna
I
would think of
think
shit
about.
like that.
No,
Only
not,
Brianna thinks
not
shit like that.
only Brianna, but definitely Brianna.
Definitely
Andrew
Brianna would
would.
think
If
of
I got
shit like
Andrew in
that.
here, he would say the same thing. Anyway, so she just cannot
Lindsay
wait
says
for her
it's
mom to
supposed
come.
to. Lindsay
What?
says it's supposed to.
Hi, Capricorn 11. Brianna is lit. I'm not. I just
You missed the
fucking
super chat for Capricorn 11 because you were trying
Oh
to
my
get your
God,
monitor
thank you.
fixed.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm not lit. I'm just like literally dropped something, spilled something, and now my monitor is not working. How dare you? Anyway, so Lindsay said, what? I'm like behind here. It's supposed to. Supposed to what? It means that it's product placement.
Product placement.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would think so.
Yes.
I would think so.
So
Anyway.
Justine's mom is coming.
Wait,
and they're
before
gonna
this
break her-
happens, where is Mike going and why are they having this whole discussion about like, you better not be late? Like, what is he doing? He knows mom's coming, right? Like, so why is he leaving at all?
He's going to the studio. Brianna,
Well,
he
he
gotta
should wait.
drop them beats, don't you know?
He needs to wait if his mother-in-law is coming. I would be very insulted, wouldn't you?
Well,
like that's bullshit.
Oh yeah, me too. But you know,
Yeah.
he got to drop them beats.
I find
I'm
myself
assuming.
displeased with his behavior,
I'm
despite
assuming
his beautiful looks.
his hair and
Anyway,
teeth.
yeah,
The hair and teeth girl.
yes, yes. And off camera, not on the podcast, Mary keeps referring to him as my guy, my boyfriend, my love, Mike. He is hot though. Come on now, he's hot. So bye, Lindsay. We love you too. Sleep well, love.
Thank you, Lindsay, for stopping by.
So Justine's mom comes and she is no bullshit. Now they are in Pennsylvania, but these guys have a New York accent or New Jersey accent, right?
Yes.
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 They
Definitely.
moved from New York or New Jersey and they're cracking me up with the accent for real. So Justine's all worried because mom has only met him one time in a prison jumpsuit. Not the best impression.
Yes, not the best impression.
No, and Justine can't even make it to the restaurant without letting her mom know she's pregnant.
She slipped.
She cannot wait.
She slipped. Like as they were walking to the restaurant, she slipped. And then when they got to the restaurant, they lasted maybe about 5 minutes.
Come on. Even when they're standing in the rain, she's like, well, you got to welcome him and the children and the more children that are coming. And mom's like, what? Are you trying to tell me something's up? And she's like, no, I mean, maybe, I mean, no, I mean, like, girl, your mom knows you. Okay. You cannot lie to your
exactly.
mama.
Exactly.
No, ma'am.
And your mom knows when you keep petting your weave and flipping it back and she knows you're lying.
Yeah, you cannot keep secrets from your mama.
No, you cannot keep secrets from your mama.
Yeah.
So she winds up telling mom before Mike gets there.
Right.
And Mike's late. She's late. So they're matchy once again.
That's funny. I cannot find anything now.
They are matchy in every which way, Brianna.
My monitor's not working. Everything.
We're all having technical difficulties around here because now my lighter's not working.
Your lighter's not working. I don't know what happened to my little tea, my vape, my cigarette, my e-cig. I have rum everywhere.
Lauren,
I'm like looking.
With you.
What?
I agree with you. I hated the way Justine talked to her mom.
I know.
Yeah, Justine had a tone of disrespect, and I hated that shit.
And Christy says Justine has a princess complex, quitting her job while pregnant with baby number 8 while a felon is.
Yes, and she's
what?
yes. Yes. And the way she
he
just
made her do that. Like he is the
but
one.
Brianna,
Yes.
please, the girl
Wow.
has her own brain. The girl has her own free will. She could have looked at the man and said, no, I'm not quitting my job. That's a stupid idea. Your rap career is not going to support all of us.
Well, also
Your rap
he has to
career-
restart it, right? Like it might support them, but like he's not there yet. He's just gone to one session in
So,
the house
honey,
of like a high school
honey,
kid.
when you make your first million,
Right.
then that's when I
I'll
will
quit my
quit my
fucking
job.
job. Meanwhile, I'm gonna need that maternity leave money while you
Exactly.
stay home and take care of the baby.
Exact-
Just saying.
You know
Since
what I
he's
mean,
so in
Brianna?
love with fatherhood.
So he did not, he suggested it. He highly encouraged it.
Yeah.
Okay. But she was the dumbass that accepted it and made that phone call. She
I
has the
agree.
brain.
She has
has the free
responsibility
will,
for her
and
own
she
actions.
has her
Facts.
own
Yes.
children separate from him.
That's right. That is right.
Okay.
And
So-
what is he? So he gets there 30 minutes late and mom's not having it and she's pissed off. And she's like, so what is the plan? And he's like, the plan is God will handle it.
No, Brianna, no.
What?
It's in God's hands.
It's in God's hand. That was
It's-
close to God will handle
no.
it. Okay.
No, we have
Okay,
to say the
sorry.
exact quote.
Okay, you
We
said
have
the
to say the
exact
exact
quote.
quote. It's in God's hands. And Sherry, Justine's mother, looks at him like, are you fucking kidding me? And she just had to get up.
If I said that to my mom, I think she would have like punched both of us.
Yeah, I think
because that'd be some crazy talk.
Because like they were in public. I think like
And
she
on
really wanted
camera.
to like flip the table on them.
Yeah, she
but,
wanted
you
to
know,
do a Teresa Giudice table flip, basically.
but she's like, I can't. I'm just gonna walk out and remove myself from the situation. And that's something I would have done as well. I would have looked at them. I would have said, "Are you fucking kidding me? Do not use the Lord's name in vain," and walked out of the restaurant.
Did not lose.
That's what I would have said. That's what I would have said. Are you fucking kidding me? Do not use the Lord's name in vain, and got up and walked out.
Well, I mean, how well has God taken care of the other 7 children? Because from what I can tell is grandma has taken care of 4 of the kids.
Oh Lord.
Justine and her mom have taken care of the other 3. So like God's not coming through on this childcare situation.
God is too busy dealing with other things
to do childcare for you.
Okay.
God is like a bad
leave a message.
Daycare plan.
Michael, leave a message for God. He'll get back to you.
So funny. So her mom takes off into the rain. It's super funny. And Justine's still mad that he's late. And it's like, this really doesn't even matter at this point. Whatever. And Mike's like, she tries to be like, my mom pulled the news out of me. No, she didn't. You are the one who brought on the conversation with and the kids that will come. And the mom's like, no more kids should come. You have like 18,000 children already. And she's like, well, what if I want more kids? And I want more kids. Yes. And mom's like, what are you trying to tell me? Like, she's just no nonsense, right? My mom would smack the shit out of me. I'm not kidding you.
Like,
she would be
are you
like,
telling me you're knocked up already?
And she's fuck? Like, maybe. Okay, smack.
Oh, great. You done did it, didn't you?
Jesus Christ. She has no business doing this. Let's move on to Monique and Derek, shall we? I really wish I could see you. I cannot.
You cannot see me? That's
no, because my monitor is not working. I can see. I can see you on delay, like on the other screen. This is pathetic. Now it's time for you to vamp for a second while I try to like replug in my monitor. Please recite some Edward Lear poetry. I'll be right back.
I'm not reciting anything. I'm going to look at the comments.
Okay.
Okay, let me see what the
I try to
comments.
figure out how to make my goddamn monitor work.
Yes, Shannon. Michael sells overpriced shoes from AliExpress. That is
Yep.
true.
I'm about to do that too, but not shoes.
Justine. Okay.
It's not that it's a bad business model. I hope my boobs aren't all up in the face of the
No,
camera
they are
right
not
now.
all up. Okay.
'Cause I
Toby
can't
Mary.
see.
Toby Mary said Justine did a live today talking not so nice about her mom. Not surprising. While crunching on sweet cereal.
Oh Lord. Because
And
that's the best thing to do when you're pregnant is to eat
yeah,
Cheerios with sugar on them.
yes.
Oh, damn.
And
What's
Yuli,
going on
you
with
know,
my
I'm
monitor
not sure
situation?
if Michael's paying child support for his
Yeah, that is
children.
unclear. I agree.
Yes,
I'm
that
so
is
sorry, guys,
unclear.
that I'm like doing this, but I cannot figure out my monitor.
I should add that to my list.
What?
Whether
Who's
he's paying child support.
Yeah, right. And is God paying child support for
Exactly.
him?
Is God will God pay child support?
Like, don't they say God helps those who help themselves?
Will
my
God be
God,
adding
what
that
is
to his list?
happening?
Like, what the hell?
Or her
Yes,
list.
Megan. Hopefully she was not eating the cereal on top of the fridge.
I'm gonna try unplugging the monitor. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second.
Okay, let's see.
'Cause I just don't want my
Sorry,
boobs to
we're
be all
having
up in the
technical
camera.
difficulties tonight.
So many of them.
So many of them.
I feel like God is
God is not working with us. I mean, it may be in God's hands for Mike and Justine, but it's definitely not in ours.
It's more like God's to-do list got really long with these fools. And so God's a little busy and can't fix our monitor and internet situations here.
Exactly. God's just a little busy right now. There's some natural disasters going on in the world, and Mike and Justine are having another baby, so he can't help us with our monitors.
I have a problem with this. Like, how many freaking kids do you need?
I don't know.
Honestly, remember when she went out and he's like, he couldn't even handle like her 3 kids at all. Like, what the hell? Okay, this is just not happening. I am not going to be able to use this monitor. Okay, I'm turning on the camera again, but Jesus Christ.
Yes, Lauren, I agree. God's hands are full with Justine and Michael.
Right. Can't help with my monitor at all. Thanks, God. Thanks so much, God.
Thanks a lot, God.
Thanks a lot, God. Isn't my monitor a little bit more important than Justine's childcare situation? All right, let's move on to Monique and Derek, because I have big problems with this. Starting with, raise your hand if you think that Derek's dad looks older than Big Ma, who is his grandmother.
Thank you. Oh my
Big
God.
Ma,
Yes, please.
She's a hot mama.
Raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat if you think Derek Sr. looks older than Big Ma.
Is everything. And Derek's dad looks like a hot mess. He and Ashley should get together. They're like the same level of hot mess. It's just, it's like, what the hell?
Love Big Ma.
I love Big Ma.
We are the official Big
Ma channel. Can we get her on the podcast?
And I don't know. I'll try. I would love to.
Try.
I would love to.
She might not know how to get on Zoom.
Okay.
Actually, but all she really needs to do is just look into the lens of one of Monique's cameras that's hidden into her house. That's all she needs. That's it.
Everybody is raising their hand in the chat.
Oh, we love Big Ma. Give me Derek's dad's teeth. No, God, forgive me, Derek's dad's teeth. Yeah, I know. And I was also like, what else is going on? Dude looks like he has serious cotton mouth. And then I realized he's like chewing on a toothpick.
He's chewing on a toothpick.
Yeah, it's nasty. He's just nasty.
But don't you need teeth to chew on a toothpick?
He was all kinds of hot mess. I was not impressed. Not impressed. He must have had Derek when he was like 15, because he really doesn't look that much older than Derek at all, does he?
No, he does not. Not
Big
at all.
Ma is like hashtag goals, because man, if you make it to 95 and you're looking like that and you sound like that, like incredibly logical and together and giving all kinds of good advice, you winning, hashtag winning for Big Ma.
And now I just want to point something out that
Okay.
nearly had me on the floor, nearly killed me. There was a tweet that someone put. Now, if this does not prove black does not crack, they put up a picture of Big Ma and they put up a picture of Angela Dean. They said Big Ma's 57, the other, no, they said Big Ma's 94, the other is 57.
And I would like to point out that I'm like 1 year younger than Angela Dean. Tell me I don't look better. Please tell me I look better.
You look
than
a
Angela Dean.
billion
Tell me
times
more time. Anyway,
better
fuck
than
that shit.
Angela Dean.
Big
Fuck
Ma is
that.
goals for sure.
Okay.
Anyway,
So now, do we
Monique
want to
excuses
address
herself. Yeah.
today, this week's wackadoodle of the week question?
What
Who
is
is
that?
worse, Ashley for her drunk tirade, or Monique for attempting to put cameras in Big Ma's house?
This is the worst. I am not having
So guys, answer this. Wackadoodle of the week. Ashley or Monique? For the reasons I mentioned. Ashley being a drunk hot mess, or Monique putting cameras in Big Ma's house? Who's the bigger wackadoodle?
Thank you, Veronica, by the way. So they're saying so Megan says Big Ma showed Monique nothing but kindness and empathy, and Monique has the nerve to disrespect her by snooping in her home. Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Hell
And
yes.
that pissed
Thank you,
me
Ashley
the
S.
fuck
I'm just
off.
like, I'm like digging for compliments here. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you for the super
thank
chat.
you for the super chat. Oh my
What
goodness.
kind of currency is that? Is that like a euro?
I think so.
That's
I think
not
it
a
is
dollar
euros.
sign. Oh my
I think it is
goodness.
euros. Yes.
That's awesome. Thank you. That's lovely.
Okay.
Anyway,
Monique is starting to lead in Wackadoodle of the Week, which
well,
honestly, I did this poll on Instagram and Ashley won the poll.
Capricorn 11.
Screw
you for that comment, but you're right. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
But my personal opinion, honestly, is Monique, because like it was just said, Big Ma showed her so much kindness, compassion, understanding. And what the fuck does she do? She's snooping around in her house looking for places to hide cameras.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Capricorn 11 saying Angela Dean got her face done at Kmart.
Yes, she did. I agree.
Oh, he's in Holland. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Monique, like I get that Monique is injured. I do, like emotionally injured. And Big Ma, she says it so nicely and compassionately, and I do understand like 100% because I used to weigh 100 pounds more than I do now. And yeah, it fucks with your self-esteem, but still, if you've got a man that you need to watch by like, hiding cameras in his great grandmother's house, you got a problem,
that is
girl.
great.
It's disturbing.
It is disturbing. It is beyond disturbing.
And Derek catches her in the act and he's like, what do you have behind your back? She's like, nothing.
And he's like, I'm not going to wrestle you. I'm not going to do this wrestling thing.
He's smart.
Derek, I'm sorry, you wouldn't be able to wrestle her. Who were you deluding?
But she didn't have a camera behind her back, did she? She had his piece of paper. It's like
she had his phone book. Right? She was looking through his personal papers.
If you cannot trust your man or your woman, you are with the wrong man or woman. You need to have trust in a relationship.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I don't like it. Anyway, what else is there to say about this? He doesn't like it. That said, he's got things going on. He's got this CO,
definitely.
And CO's hot, and he can't wait for her to go home so he can fuck the CO. Facts.
Now, I just want to point something out. They go back to the hotel.
Yep.
Where not only is she frying fish in the hotel, She fries salmon.
Salmon. The L is silent. Just
What-
saying. What's the problem with salmon in the hotel?
Have you
Why-
ever known anyone to fry it?
Well, I mean, she's not frying it like deep fry it. She's pan fry. Yeah.
Okay, but frying fish
Pan sear.
frying fish in the hotel, the fish smell in the hotel. No.
I don't care.
And no, if I was in the room next to her or
Yeah.
above her, I would have an issue.
I would be like, who's cooking?
No,
Sounds
I would
good to
have
me.
no. I would have an issue.
Thank you,
Just saying.
Catherine. Cam is the wackadoodle.
Thank you,
Standing
Yuli.
ovation.
Yuli gets me with the fish smell. No,
Okay, but salmon, of all the fish that you could cook or pan sear in your hotel, salmon's like the best. But wait, fish. Side note, okay. Do you ever go to sushi? Do you ever see the fish called the escolar? If you do not eat it. I found out that it cannot metabolize the wax esters that it consumes, and it will give you orange, explosive, uncontrollable diarrhea. Let this be known. Cautionary
FYI.
tale. Cautionary
FYI.
tale. Don't eat the
Cautionary tale.
escolar. Yeah.
So they agreed to
Anyway.
leave the past in the past.
Oh, and he cannot open the Prosecco. This is
Oh
awful.
my God. She
Darn
didn't
it.
even flinch when that
I
cork
know.
hit her. Did you guys notice that? She didn't even fucking flinch. That cork hit her dead in her chest. And she didn't even flinch, Brianna. She
And he's
was more
like-
worried about
I know, and
the
he's all
spilling
he's
on
like,
her.
oh, I didn't know. And then he takes the Prosecco and is drinking it out of the bottle. You are a class act, motherfucker.
Oh my
Class
God.
act.
Cool. This.
Who to
Holy
the
sh-
Chiefs? The Chiefs won. Okay, we've got a Super Bowl update. The Chiefs
Oh,
won.
they won? Okay, I wonder if
Is that good?
I
Does
don't
that
know.
mean
I wonder
Brian
if
made
that's
some
good.
money?
I have no idea.
Do we
I have
know?
to ask him. Should I yell, honey? Did we make any money?
Yeah, you should.
Oh.
But mute your mic first. Oh, she is muting it.
I don't know if my
Okay.
mic is plugging in. Hold on a
Cam
second.
does too much with his mouth when he's talking, telling a story. I
Is my
got all
mic
kinds of
muted?
problems with-
No, my mic
No.
isn't muted. Remember? I
No,
don't
okay.
have my mic.
Sorry.
So
You don't have a mic. I'm telling
remember,
you.
I'm having all sorts of
God's
technical
too busy with
difficulties.
daycare for Mike and Justine to help us out with our technical issues this evening. Just saying. Or with the other team. Who was it? Eagles? Whatevs. Wow, that was a close score. Go on, y'all talk about Super Bowl.
Hey, listen, I'm texting my husband right now.
You have to text him. You are in the same home as him and you live in a goddamn railroad flat. Are you joking right now? Like what's Capricorn 11 saying? I'm going to Pittsburgh and Philly next month. People are going to be jerks. LOL. Chaz's team won. Is that right? Should I text him and say, Chaz, go?
Brianna,
What?
look. Oh no, you
I
can't see.
I can't
I-
see jack shit.
Flat tire. No.
What
Didn't
does
win
that mean?
anything. We didn't
Flat
win
ti-
anything.
Should I text Chaz and say, Chaz,
Oh well. Yeah, text Chaz.
and
Congratulations.
say, go Chiefs or something? Is that who won?
Yes.
I don't know shit
Yes.
about.
That's Chaz's team.
Okay, I'm texting him in real time. Let's
Me
see if he
too.
answers
Me too. We're both gonna text him in real
I'm
time.
just, to be real, fuck Super Bowl and fuck football. I don't care what you guys think. I'm not down
Congrats.
with it. Okay, I'm
Okay,
totally.
and
He's
and
like, hell yeah,
Chaz
number
posted
6.
today. Chaz posted today that there's a science behind a team winning because he has a jersey and a sweatshirt the Chiefs were
Oh,
going
of
to
course.
win.
There's some kind
Okay,
of
so
like
I'm gonna
some
say
kind of
congrats
voodoo
on
magic going on. Chaz immediately answered, hell yeah, number 6. And by number 6, he means he thinks I would be his 6th wife. Anyway, I told him we're talking about him. Oh man, I didn't know you were doing a podcast live tonight, and I've been drinking and I am happy.
So I said,
we are
congrats
also
on your
drinking and
win.
happy.
Obviously, your science is correct.
I have just no patience for football whatsoever. Let's move
And
on,
he just
shall
left
we?
my message, and now let's see what he's going to reply
He
to
liked
me.
my message more. I'm just saying.
I am currently having a Marygasm.
You know what, Chaz, I do not feel special. I wish I would text him that. I do not feel special. All right, let's not talk about Chaz anymore. Let's talk about Eris and Cam. Now, in case you didn't hear us at the beginning of this scintillating episode of our podcast, Mary interviewed Cam and Eris today, and it is
so
on our
check it out,
channel.
por favor.
What? Yeah, check it out, por favor. And also, I'm sure she'll write an article about it
Yes, I
on her
will.
publication, Word on the Street Reality.com. And in case you haven't checked it out, Mary is killing it with her new blog, and I'm so proud of her. Just look at her. Yes. You wouldn't know it from talking to her, but she's actually a Fordham graduate in literature, English lit. So like, yeah. Okay, Eris and Cam. She's actually sick and not just hungover and faking it. Now, I agree with Eris.
Had COVID.
Yes, but like it is true that when Derek goes to the house where all the family is, he acts like she just didn't want to come with him.
I just want to point out something. In our interview, they talk about some things that were not shown that may change your perspective. Because as we both know, there are things that wind up on the cutting room floor that if maybe were aired, you would say, okay, so check out the interview because
someone is saying great interview, by the way. Lauren says great interview, by the way, Mary.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Veronica says, hope Eris isn't pregnant. That makes 5,000 of us. Bruce said your interview was good too. Capricorn 11 says, I'm into diving, yoga, and surfing. I get it. You are correct. I like individual sports, one-on-one.
So if you check it out, they talk about certain things that were left on the cutting room floor.
Oh, okay.
That may also change your perspective. Because
what I like is in Mary's notes, because she took notes on the episode, it says, she's sick AF. He's drunk AF.
Yes, and that pretty much summed it up, right, guys? She was sick as fuck, and he was drunk as fuck.
Oh my God, Chaz sent me a video. I can't even play it. Can't play.
I tell Chaz we are live on air and stop distracting you.
I'm not. It's first it was your fault, then it was my fault. Okay, because someone said it's Chaz's team, and then then
you text him, and then I text him.
Yeah.
But this
what
is
else?
The last couple. You can text Chaz after we're off air. Okay. Please.
Right now, because we are live.
Because I have one more project I need to concentrate on after this. So
project. Okay. Yeah, I have to finish writing a freelance article.
Yeah. So
anyway, so he comes back and he's all, did I punch anyone? No, that's good. And his knuckles are bloody. Okay, so I said that Ashley is the worst kind of drunk. Allow me to recant. He is the worst kind of drunk. I don't like it.
But no, I disagree with you. I respectfully disagree with you, my friend, because Ashley is the worst kind of drunk because she's at least he seems to be the fun, yes, obnoxious, but I could deal with the obnoxious.
I'll be honest with you. Either one of them, I would just be like, you have fun with that, and I would stalk
personally, I cannot deal if I'm out with somebody, right, and they get fucking trashed, okay, and I'm going to be stuck with them. I would rather have the fun, obnoxious drunk that I'm trying to guide on the escalator, trying to no, do not piss on the tree. No, let's go. No, then to have the drunk that's in the middle of the street crying.
Okay, can we vote for no drunks? How about that? By the way, everyone, Chaz says, tell the fans I said hello and Chiefs rule.
Okay, so guys, if you had to be stuck with a drunk
losing her shoes,
crying or obnoxious
Lauren
drunk.
says Mary 100, 100, 100. Veronica says Ashley's where I don't like either one of them. I am just not.
But
a
Brianna,
fan.
if you
What?
had to be stuck with a type of drunk,
I choose to not be stuck with any type of drunk
but
like
Brianna,
that. Why do I have to
say
choose?
if you were out one night, okay,
I would
and your
leave both
friend,
their fucking loser asses and
and
go
your
someplace
best
else.
friend, and your best friend gets smashed.
Okay,
Totally.
you're my best friend and you never get smashed to that extent. And
What
you're adorable when
kind
you're
of
drunk.
drunk would you prefer me to be? The or
How
the
about the not super drunk kind of drunk? Because that's what I actually vote for. Like I feel very panicky when I'm around people who are that level of drunkenness. I don't like
well,
it. It
my
upsets
vote,
me.
my vote
You
is for
vote for
Cam.
Cam. I
But no,
got
my
you.
vote is for Cam drunk because I
Well,
can't
see,
deal with the crying.
I would drive away from either of them. Now, I had a stepbrother, rest in peace, God bless the dead. He died of alcoholism and he was the Ashley kind of drunk, but he would call me on the phone at like midnight and be like, I just want to tell you, I'm so sorry
can't deal with that
for that
shit.
thing we did when I was 13
can't.
years old.
No,
So
I
sorry.
would rather take the drunk, prevent the drunk from pissing on a tree, guide the drunk onto an elevator, and guide the drunk into bed than to have the drunk. Oh, I'm so sorry about what happened when we were 15.
But she's so sick, and he didn't bring her any medicine, doesn't give a shit about her, and she's like,
Right.
"Get the fuck out."
Yes, I know.
Get
Yes,
the
yeah. She was like, "Get the
out.
fuck out!
And
Don't even
I am
touch me!
with
Don't look at
her.
me! Don't breathe on me!"
Says Brianna, wake up over there. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I take exception. Brianna just needs to look like she needs to go to bed. What the fuck are you talking about? It's 7:30. You can log off now, Bruce. Okay. Who's like off for you, Bruce? I'm wide awake. It's 7:30 p.m. and I'm busy writing a freelance article interrupted by this podcast. You can go fuck yourself. Excuse me. So anyway, I know Bruce is our friend, but I don't care for that. Ashley needs reassurance every minute of the day. That is the issue. Okay. She is dysfunctional as a human being. Alcohol just magnifies it.
Yes.
I'm just gonna leave my Cam value. I know you're on like a Cam high because you just interviewed him, but okay. I'm team Aris on this
Yes,
one.
and
She's
I
super
agree.
sick and
I
he
agree.
does not care.
She's super sick, and
Exactly.
he's super fucked up, and
Right.
he fucked up. He's listen.
Yeah,
I'm
you would
not
get that
team
chance
Cam.
one time.
I'm
with
not
me.
team Cam
One
on this
time.
episode.
Good.
I'm not team Cam on this episode.
Fair.
Listen,
Good.
he fucked up on this episode. He's an asshole. His woman, you know, that he loves so much, he just married the night before, is sick as fuck in a hotel room, you know, and now he's being a total asshole.
No. It's all wrong.
No.
I appreciate that you say that. And I have not spoken to him outside of this. And I have not, all I have seen is this kind of behavior on the episode. And we do know. Yes.
Also, we do know they only like to show the bad and not the good on TV.
Of course, because that's what people find amusing.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, and secondly, people fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but I'm a team Cam this episode. He fucked up big time. He was an asshole.
Okay, Veronica says I would kick Cam out if I'm sick, vomiting, and he's drunk lying on me. I would puke on Cam.
Bruce, you don't have to go anywhere.
I believe this. Thank you, Bruce, for saying my bad. I accept your apology. Eris says you shouldn't get this wasted like you're a frat boy. I would like to take this moment to say Cam has never been a frat boy. I can virtually guarantee
but he could act like a frat boy. He could drink like a frat boy.
When you talk to Cam next, please tell him I'm very disappointed in his behavior and I will not have it.
Okay.
And that brings us to the end of the episode. Should we take some comments? Do you have any other comments to make about this? Sorry, I just seemed like you kept keeping your eyes shut, but okay, time to log off then. The problem that I have is that I can't see anything because my monitor is dead. So I'm trying to look into the camera, but then I keep looking over at the monitor where I can see y'all on YouTube. Never mind. So no, I am wide awake. Haven't made dinner yet. Thank you so
We
much
are
for the
having all
constructive
sorts of
criticism.
technical difficulties
Yeah,
tonight
Cam needs to grow
between
up, and
my
I think
internet,
Eris will be a good
Brianna's
influence on him.
monitor.
I really
All sorts of
hope
shit is going
that
on.
Lauren is correct, that Eris will be a good influence on him. Now, I did think, how many of you thought, oh, she's just being a drama queen and she's hungover and she doesn't want to go to the family's house? Well, now we know she
Because
had COVID
right,
and she was
because that's
legit
what,
sick.
and they haven't even like really clarified that she had COVID. She announced on
Right.
her social media
Right.
that she
Right.
had COVID. So
I
that's
know, but why didn't he defend her to his family? Like, that would be nice, don't you think?
because
Like, if
she
he had
probably
said she's not feeling well, like, I
right,
would hope.
because I'm thinking like she had woke up, didn't feel well, and then maybe did the home test.
Yeah.
And then like later on,
Yeah.
and then realized that she tested positive.
Yeah. But she's definitely ill
Right.
post show. Yeah.
Right.
Anyone else have any other exciting comments here? Especially Veronica says, especially that he tested bad in the halfway house for alcohol. Does
Right,
she care? Like, come
exactly.
on.
And I called them out on that.
Agree. Oh, you
Right.
did? What did he say?
Yes,
Because I haven't seen the whole episode yet. I was out for a birthday party for my
Right.
family. What did she say? What did they say?
He said that, he realized that he did fuck up.
Yeah.
Just watch the interview, Brianna.
I will see the interview. I will. Got to finish a freelance article, make dinner, and then I will. I can't wait to see it though. The reel looked really good. I was proud of you. You've become an amazing interviewer, and
Thank
standing
you.
ovation for Mary. I also would like to tell you this, people. Mary is writing an amazing expose about Molly Hopkins of 90 Day Fiance. Stay tuned. If you want to hear some
please,
shit,
everyone.
If you want to see
tuned.
the reality behind the reality, check it out. Okay.
Yes.
So what
stay
else
tuned.
do we have to say? Let's go to the comments. Anyone else have any comments on this episode? And when I say episode, I do not mean our episode where we lose
Just
internet.
episode,
Brianna loses
this
her
Love
monitor,
After
spills
Lockup
things all
episode in
over the place.
general.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, more comments on the interview. You must have done a great job.
Thank
Anthony
you so
says
much.
Nathan apologized on his IG. However, he took it down because everyone, including Black people, is still dragging him through the mud.
And Nathan,
100.
Fair. I don't understand, first of all,
no,
how he is coming back next season. I just want to talk about this briefly.
Yeah,
how
thank
he's
you
coming
so
back
much,
next
We
season
TV.
for
You
dropping
use the N-word and you get another season.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Like, I understand. It was announced, and then
Yeah. So
but
what?
I'm
And then
so
they
what?
bring him
Just
back
fucking
on
pull it.
anyway.
Yeah, just fucking
At least
pull it.
with Gabby and Chris, we know there was a major domestic violence situation. They say that on the episode, and they gone.
Addressed it,
and they will never be back.
Exactly.
So I appreciate that. But the N-word is okay. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm not cool with that either.
And they think flashing that apology in the beginning of the episode just kind of
not enough.
Makes it okay.
Bruce said, capital letters, been waiting for the Molly thing. Oh, homeboy, wait till you see it. And Lauren says, definitely not a fan of Nathan. Agree. Nathan deserves everything coming to him for his mouth. Sorry, he was being recorded. Yeah. Pay attention. You on national TV. Don't do it. Yes. Any last comments before I go clean up the mess from spilling everything and try to figure out why my monitor doesn't work and make dinner and stuff? Besides, Justine, please don't have any more children. Mike, I loved Mike, by the way, in previous episodes. He's like, I fell in love with being a father. And then the first time he's home with the children by himself, he's like, please, can you come home? I can't handle it.
Yes, I know.
That's why he wants her to be a stay-at-home mom. He's in love with the idea of
that's
being
the
father.
other thing, okay? These are children that are grown. Imagine him with an infant. Shitting all over the place.
3-year-olds.
Okay.
evil.
Okay, yes, but imagine the first time he has to change a baby's diaper that shit all the way up his or her back. Or a baby
Oh
that
my
has
God.
projectile vomited
Okay,
across
you're
the
giving
room.
me flashbacks that I don't want, but yes,
Okay.
I get your point.
And he couldn't deal with 3 fairly grown children play fighting in the living
Nope.
room.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, well, everyone,
luck
I
with
think
that.
you should have a good night. People are leaving.
Yes,
They're
they
just
are. Have a good
tired of
night,
our
everybody. Yes, they're
asses.
tired. Tomorrow's Monday. Yes, I agree, Bruce. He's just gonna go run and hide at the studio. He'll leave the baby in the crib and go run and hide at the studio. No, wait. He'll call Mocha. He'll call Mocha to come.
You know
Here,
what's so messed up? I
change the
totally
diaper.
cannot even stop this episode. I can't turn it off because I can't see the monitor.
Oh, fuck.
I
So are we
know.
stuck here?
Forever.
Okay.
I can't, like,
Sorry,
I can't
guys.
move. I can't, like,
We're stuck here
I
forever.
can't stop the episode. Everything's going wrong. Oh, God.
Kiki and
What am I
Kibit's home
doing?
of technical difficulties.
Can
Thank
I
you,
see right here?
everybody. We love you.
Yeah,
Thank
have
you
a
for all
good
the super
night. We'll
chats.
just be
Have a good
sitting
night.
here. Yeah, my
While
God, thank
Brianna
you
tries
so
to
much for
figure
this.
out how to log the fuck off.
I can't
She can't
see
log off?
anything.
Oh,
No,
we're screwed.
we're totally
Okay,
screwed.
so
Oh, wait,
I'm
maybe
just
I can
gonna-
do it on the Zoom. Let me close the event, but I can't see. This is terrible.
I'm just gonna do this.
Oh my God. What are you gonna do?
I'm just
You
dancing.
stop it.
I'm doing a little finger.
This is
Good
never
night,
gonna
everybody.
end. Good night.
Have a great week.
This is terrible. Okay,
Brianna's
I got
just
an
gonna
idea.
pull the plug on her monitor.
Okay. Oh my God, what if it's just this thing? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna unplug the monitor. Okay, now let's see what happens. Now I
maybe
can
we're
do
gonna
it.
do this. Now we can do this.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, now I can. Okay, cool.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Bye. Good night.